Hello my fellow crafters and welcome to my channel. My name is David and today I'm going to be working in an art journal spread. And I'm going to be doing a fun technique, I think it's a fun technique, using your acrylic blocks for stamping. So yeah, without further ado, let's switch the cameras and let's have a look at what I've got in this pea brain of mine. I've got this fun journal that I decorated, this been ages ago. I think I did it during a live for Elizabeth Craft Designs. Not sure, but I think I did. And this is my journal that I created, and I have hardly used it since, so that's why I'm doing it again, to create my watercolor projects in. So I've got all sorts of fun little projects, still love this one, fun little projects that I've done using just watercolor paints and then doing some stamping or decorating. So this is how far I've gone. So I'm going to create one in here. So what I've got here is a piece of soft finish card that I've cut to the size that I can easily cut out a square XL base page, or I can just cut it up into pieces. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to cut this one, but yeah, we'll see. So I'll put that to the side. Then I've got all sorts of acrylic blocks here. I've got small ones, bigger ones, long ones, wide ones, this one, so all sorts. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how I'm going to position those. I'm trying to get them sort of straight, which is bit of a nightmare for me, but okay, there we go. That one can go there, that goes there. This one can go there. Just want to make sure I have enough. That one can go there. I think I can make it work if I do it like this. This one's too big. Oh, there we go. I think that's fine. There's a white space here. Problem solved. Now let me check with my die. That's going to be fine. Okay, that went quicker than I anticipated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my distress oxides. I've got two colors, Mermaid Lagoon and Picked Raspberry, and I'm just gonna ink my blocks. So doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just gonna like that, and then I'm gonna spray it with water. Quite a lot. Sort of take my finger and blend out that hard line, and then I'm going to place this onto my soft finish card, and then I'm going to press that down. That's one. And I'm going to do that with all of these. So lots of ink, measure up, spritz it, making sure there's enough water because you want that watercolor effect. And then I'm going to place that onto the soft finish card and press that down. And I'm going to leave those for quite a while, just because I want that ink to sink into the paper and not pull on me, if that makes sense. Because if it pulls, that's another fun way, but that's not what I want. Here's another one. Done. And since I was on a mission this year to use more bright colors, there we go. I think I'm succeeding with that. These are bright colors. Now I'm using the oxides. You can use your normal inks for this technique as well. I don't think it'll matter one tiny bit. There's a drop of pink over there. I don't care. Press that down again. And the last one already. So it's going really quick. I want pink at the top here. And blue at the bottom. There we go. Spritz that. And place that on my paper. So this is going to give me a watercolor effect, but completely different. So I'm not using watercolor paint, I'm using my inks. But it's more about the effect it gives than anything else, fairly. So what I'm going to do now is I want weight on there. I want to make sure that it all is pressed down. So I've got these that I'm going to put on there. And then I'm going to put these on top of that. Just to make sure there's a lot of weight pressing down into that. And I'm going to let that sit for a while. And when I think I'm ready, I'll come back. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I think it's long enough. Reason being, if I press it, I don't see any water moving anymore. Now, if you do this on watercolor paper, it takes a lot longer. This is soft finish card. That's why I chose soft finish card. I love the texture on it, but I also love the fact that it's absorbing the colors so quickly. So let me check. That's fine. Just clean as I go. These are water reactive inks, so they're clean very quickly. See that? No issues there. So, oh, look at how bright these colors are. Love this. Now it's not completely dry, of course. I need to heat set it, but this one is still giving me water, so I'll wait with that. Okay, they're all off now. And the camera is not really doing it justice. This looks more of a soft pink, but this is really bright. This is a really bright, picked raspberry. It looks a bit more like saltwater taffy now, but I'll get to work on that. It's a new camera. I have to change the settings a bit. Right. I'm gonna dry this. Make sure it's completely dry. Okay, this is now completely dry. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a micron in the 08 and I'm just going to make scribbly lines contouring what we just created. Does it need to be perfect? No. I'm actually making a double one. Like so. And I'll do that to all of these. There we go. Makes it pop. I love that. So next I'm going to take Clair and my Just Right stamp set. And I'm going to use that to stamp in the blocks. So, and I might die cut first, because then I know exactly how big everything will be. So let me do that first. This looks so cool. This is going to be a gorgeous page. My pea-brain works in a weird way, so I'm going to fold this in half. No, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to create a matte layer out of this. Now it's the same size as my page, and I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this on here, and I'm just going to trim a hair from this side. There we go. Then I'm going to trim a bit more from that side. I'm not measuring, I'm eyeballing. And then I'm going to fold this in half, just so I know exactly where that's going to be. And then I'm going to cut some of the top. I'm doing this blind, I'm not paying attention. I don't want to get, how does Tim Hall say that? Separation anxiety. There we go. I think this will work. Let me check. So here is that. This is going to go there. Love it. You see that? Nice border around it. Okay. So now we can start to think about the stamping bit. So now I can really look at where am I going to place my stamps. You see that? Now it's a perfect fit in there, where before I thought like, not that good. So, picking this one up. I'm going to stamp in black. Now I'm going to give that ink some time to sink into the paper because there's a lot of oxides on here. So that might take a bit of time for the ink to really sink into the paper. There we go. Oh, I love it. I love it. So I'm just sort of figuring out where to place things. So I need to mask off this bit. And again, give it some time. But again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be grungy. I love this. I love this. It's just so much fun to have these partial stamps as well. Let's do this one here. This one. So just put all my blocks away and I'm getting them all out again, you know, because that's what we do, right? Love that. So I think I want the words just right here because it fits in there beautifully. I think I'm going to do the clip over here. I just want something fun in each of these blocks. I'm not going to be bothered about this one. I want the pen. I'm going to do the pen nips in there. I want the pen and the pencil over there. So I'm just going to line these up nicely next to each other. So I'm just going to mask off this one pen nib that I'm not going to use and ink up the others. Then it's important, remove this one. Done that before. And I'm just going to stamp that inside this block. Just love it. Now let me see, I need something in here and this is bothering me a bit. I think this looks pretty darn cool. Now what I'm going to do, because I want this edge to be black, so I'm just going to press that into my block. Does that work? No, because it's a jagged edge. So I need to do it a bit more like this. And that will finish off this edge. Now, pigment ink will take a while to dry, so it's not on there thin, so let's give that a moment, shall we? But I do love how this is turning out. Immediately finishes it off, right? Having that black around, love it. So I'm gonna dry this. There we go, all nice and dry, and now my brain is like, okay, should I stop now or do I continue with some splatters? I don't know. I'm gonna splatter a bit. Because I like splatters. Can't help myself. Yes. It just breaks up the white in between. See that? Love that. Okay, walk away. I think the splatters were a good decision. So now it's time to glue this into my journal. So how I'm doing that is I'm going to put glue on half of this. Press that down. And then I'm going to put some glue on the other side. So I've done another one of my bright colors in my watercolor art journal. I love it. If you like this, please give this video a thumbs up and consider to subscribe to my channel for more fun videos like this. And then I will see you the next time. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you then. Bye.